widespread. Just Google Groove Addicts, and you'll see just a list of Dane Diggs.
Groove Addicts. That was the name of the record.
That was the name of the studio.
Oh my gosh.
Groove Addicts.
Awesome. What other interesting people have you met?
Oh God! Once again, I was so young. I was at the Forum and watched Little River Band, and then we went up to the Brown Derby on the Vine for the after party, and they had the big Australian cake, because they're all from Australia. Dave Cause, his brother Jeff Cause, the sax player. My dad partnered up with them for a while. That's when they started the music library. And the music library was all 15 second, 20 second little whatever. Anything you can think of, jazz, soul, punk, whatever. He started with that music library I was telling you about. One CD, and it grew up to 500 CDs. And he sold that whole entire music library to Sony. And that's when he retired. And that was his nest egg.
Wow.
So, the stack of paperwork with the lawyers was like almost as tall as me.
Oh my gosh.
It was all registered with BMI and ASCAP. You guys ever heard of Powder? It was Phil X and at the time it was his girl, but Powder played at the studio when I finished building it. It was like a grand opening of the recording studio, and the guys from Kiss, Paul Stanley came, and Danny Elfman, Stuart Copeland, and Steve Bartek. Al Capps, he was Al Capps was just a composer. He was strictly a composer. But I just grew up in the studio world, in the music world with my dad. But he just Dane, D-A-I-N. People think of D-A-N-E. We just put Dane Blair and you'll see
D-A-I-N.
Now he's
how do I spell
a video pretty soon.
Oh yeah, my dad's a photographer. He sells his books up at Griffin.
What's his last name?
Blair.
B-L-A-I-R.
B-L-A-I-R.
D-A-I-N.
D-A-I-N.
B-L-A-I-R. I will. I totally will.
I'm excited to hear you.
Thank you. Wow.